played well at times, defended well at times, and we've gone against a couple big fours who can really shoot a perimeter the last couple of games in Love and Andre. So it's they've made some big shots to keep in games. But I think overall we did, like I said, we did some good positive things and played very well in spurts. And Nick continues to play unbelievable at home. We bring a lot of energy.
Can you just assess John's performance tonight? His shooting struggled. Did he struggle guarding Jose?
Well, no, I actually thought he did a pretty good job at times, guarding him. And he just missed some open shots. Had open shots he took, made a couple plays, still got his 9 assists. I thought he almost got to a point where a couple of times at the rim he should have shot it instead of trying to almost overpass it a little bit. But anytime you come out and like I said, I thought he did some good things as far. Calderon's been playing lights out, and so for him, he made a big shot late when it was a 2 4-point game. He made a big shot. When Nick got hot, he got us into plays and got Nick as far as shots, which was good. So I thought it was a good steady overall performance.
For a bad shoulder, Dre rebounded the ball pretty well.
Did rebound the ball well, and he had what he ended up with, 17. He had about a 25-point game. He missed like 4 layups, as far as early, as far as in the first half. So, I thought like I said, I thought he played well.
Can you talk about the defense to the injured back?
I thought, defensively, I thought overall we played well as far as in spurts. I thought our bench, in particular, Yee and Al were exceptional tonight. They gave us not only a lift as far as offensively, but defensively did a good job with a lot of energy, and they were in good positions. Yee fought Andre really well. Andre really didn't get going until the end. We hit some threes, and as far as some perimeter shots, as far as in the second half. So I thought that was a key. And we rebounded well as a team. It was a team that beat us by 25 rebounds the last time we played them. We ended up out rebounding tonight by almost 9, I guess.
Pleased with the way you're able to close out the game.
Yeah, we got the ball to. We kept better spacing. We didn't look like we were in a fanatic panic type situation. We slowed down. We got the ball to our free throw shooter. We wanted to get it to as far as a Nick, and executed plays as far as down the stretch. And was strong with the ball at both ends, as far as from a side out of bounds to our under out of bounds baseline.
We've known that Nick can be that streaky scorer from time to time. Now it's happened twice in 3 games. Have it in him to be more consistent.
More than that. If you look at him, he's been up over 20 a lot. He was, until we put him in the starting lineup, he had over 20 games than anybody else in the league coming off the bench. So he's been exceptional as far as scoring. The problem with him is he's a tough shot maker. What I mean by that is he makes shots where guys are hanging all over him. And there's, as a coach, you're going, oh no, good shot. When he shoots it, and so and sometimes the open ones, the easiest ones for him are the toughest ones for him to make. But he's done it. Our biggest thing is that we've got to get him to bring. Right now he's got an unbelievable comfort level as far as at home. We've got to get him to bring that killer instinct offensively as far as on the road. He hasn't done that yet, except for the Laker game. And for him, that's like a home game going home, with all of his people.
With Utah coming in on Monday at 1, how does that change what you do, if anything, with the 1 o'clock start on a holiday?
Well, we'll have we'll practice tomorrow. At the end of practice, we'll go through Utah stuff, and it's always afternoon games are always an experience when you haven't done them much, the difference was when I was in Detroit a lot, we did it a lot because we were on TV a lot, Sunday afternoon games, and in the playoffs, a lot of times if you're a main team, the number 1 seed, you're almost playing every afternoon, so you kind of get used to it. But with our players, we'll just try to tell them to move up their situation. Some players enjoy it. They should. Some of the guys, the college guys shouldn't have a problem because they play a lot of afternoon games.
I was going to say, is there anything, what's the hardest part about it? Or is
the hardest part is rhythm, because you don't, as far as making sure that they get up, you've got a 1 o'clock game, they don't get too much sleep, but they get up, get active, get a little bit acclimate to what they want to do, make sure they eat. Sometimes, players are notoriously for not wanting to eat a lot of breakfast, and so we'll probably even have some here just in case they get here, they got something to get in their stomach, so they have got some energy as far as the game progresses.
Can you talk about a little bit about John Wall's reads today out of the pick and roll? It looked like he was, I don't whether you thought it was something that the Raptors were doing to keep him from penetrating, or if he maybe you'd like to see a little more aggressiveness.
The guy was playing 15 feet off him. It's pretty tough to penetrate in a lane when he's not. So based on what they did, at times he ran it. He missed some shots. If he makes 4 of those shots, then they got to change as far as what they're doing. But I think what he did is he missed a couple shots. He became a little bit, held on to it a little bit more to try to get Nick or get Richard some shots. So, I mean, overall as a point guard, when your team wins and you have 9 assists, you can't totally say that, the guy didn't do the job. I thought he did a pretty good job overall. He's making adjustments every game. How they play him, he's learning to adjust as far as out there. That's all part of his learning process. But I thought defensively he played much more aggressive, especially late. And the only reason we took him out late was Nick was shooting a free throw. And the other thing is that Kirk is one of the best on the ball defenders as far as in the league. So we need to get him on the floor. Okay. Thank you.